Afternoon everyone, it's Friday the 3rd of July. Paul Kelly here from BALPPA doing the weekly update. As we hurtle towards the weekend, tomorrow is the opening date for a lot of attractions. We're finally getting to that point. It's going to be really interesting to see how things work, and we'll learn an awful lot from that, and we'll use that as a learning this weekend. Lots of places are trying lots of new things, all fitting in with what we're going to be using as our sort of mantra, which is what are we doing to make our industry safe? Well, we've got sanitising, social distancing, capacity control and partnership. Everything that we do fits into those four categories. And I think the things we're learning at the moment, the partnership side of things, is really working with the public to make sure that they understand what we're trying to achieve and how they can help us do it. I think we've learnt some lessons from those operators who've been open a few weeks now with various things. Had some great feedback on that. I think a couple of things I'll probably bring up which have popped up. Lovely messages that people have been sending to their visitors saying, please bring your own sanitizer. We will have loads on site, but why don't you bring your own so you can sanitise when you like and where you like. Really useful. It gives them being part of the process of making your attractions safe, which I think is a great idea. Lots of discussions about toilets, as there always are. Do you man them? How do you get people to distance? Signage and letting the public letting them get on with it themselves seems to be working the best. Again, those people there just need the rules and regulations, can work with other people in other environments. Why can't they do it in our attractions? That seems to be working well, so really interesting. Face masks, real up and down message across the country as to how they're being used. I think what we would say is for our younger members of staff, if you're requiring them to wear them, and we're really talking about members of staff because there's a very mixed picture on rides and attractions, and we'll review that in due course. If your members of staff have got face masks, I think our advice really to stop the obvious pictures going out there is that if they're wearing them, wear them properly. Don't wear them around their neck, on the top of their head when they're not using them, when they don't have to use them. So either wear it properly or put it away so it doesn't give a photo opportunity. So out in a slightly wider world, lobbying wise and governmental wise, we clearly realise there's still a lot of work to be done. We're waiting for some feedback on the task forces that met this week. So the same task forces that are in place for this reopening phase will continue because we still need to get our soft play and indoor attractions open and our bowling centres and bowling alleys. So, but unfortunately we can't change the task force. We can't get anybody else on them. So we're waiting for some feedback as to whether or not they've got the message. What we really need to know is how and when can we open. So the how, we've already had those protocols approved. We've put them through, they've been tinkered with, they've been sent back, we've got them. So that isn't an issue, it's really about the when. And our only understanding of the way the government's working at the moment is that it's in 2-week tranches. So we are hoping to get something back for 2 weeks' time. Probably depends on how things go at the moment. Not 100% sure about that, but that's certainly something we're working at. Letters gone into the Prime Minister about our industry through UK Hospitality, about what support it needs, right up to 2022. We've got a long game to play here. This weekend and the following couple of weeks is not the end of anything. It's the start of a very long journey. So we're going to be working on that. London itself has set up a campaign, an SOS campaign for London attractions and London as a visitor venue for tourism particularly, as to how the government can help recharge that because they are in desperate straits with nobody coming in. So we are working with them as well, and that's one region, and we would do the same with all of our attraction members. So you'll see a little bit more about that next week, I think. So I think it's a fairly simple message. Good luck to everybody opening this weekend. Really hope it goes well. We're here to support and help wherever we can. Next week we are reviewing which types of calls that we will do. I appreciate people have got open now to a certain extent. We are going to focus a little bit on the indoor attractions to try and get them open as well. So we might focus on a review process of some of this in a couple of weeks rather than doing them every week. So it's almost goodbye from me for this week. Got a very nice message from Gaynor at Sundown, who apparently this is the highlight of her week, this particular message. So thank you for that, Gaynor, and sorry that lockdown's been so difficult for you. So I hope this helps. Anyway, I will do a message not just for Gaynor but for everybody this time next week. So have a great weekend, and let's see how much further we've got down the line next week. Cheers. Bye-bye.